In a previous video, we explored the fragile semiconductor supply chain in East Asia amidst the US-China chip war. Today, we shift our focus to a significant development in the saga, TSMC's efforts to establish a semiconductor facility in Phoenix, Arizona. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Procurement in the Park. I'm Schuh, and today we dive into the heart of a technological and geopolitical showdown that is reshaping the global landscape: the semiconductor chip wars between the USA and China. In May 2020, TSMC announced plans to build a facility in Phoenix, aiming to bolster US chip production and diversify its operations away from Taiwan. Despite a $65 billion investment and a $6.6 billion US grant, TSMC faces cultural and operational challenges in replicating its Taiwanese success in the American desert. As the New York Times reports, cultural clashes between Taiwanese managers and American workers have caused significant friction, with differences in work expectations leading to frustration and turnover. In Taiwan, TSMC's engineers are renowned for their commitment, often working around the clock to address issues. This level of dedication has been challenging to instill in the US, where a stronger emphasis on work-life balance prevails. TSMC's Arizona project, set to begin chip production in mid-2025, also contends with the need to build a skilled workforce from scratch. Unlike Taiwan, where TSMC can draw from a vast pool of experienced engineers and suppliers, the US operation must establish these networks anew. The company has been collaborating with local colleges and universities to train future employees, but the transition remains complex. Political dynamics further complicate TSMC's US expansion. Former President Donald Trump criticized funding Taiwanese companies to produce chips in America, adding a layer of uncertainty to the project. Additionally, TSMC competes with other local semiconductor companies like Intel for skilled labor. Despite these challenges, the push for semiconductor autonomy remains critical for the US. Given the geopolitical tensions and reliance on Taiwanese chips, diversifying production is a strategic imperative. However, achieving this without disrupting the delicate economics of the supply chain is a formidable task. Reshoring tech supply chains is hard. We've seen this when Apple and other tech companies moved iPhone production from China to India. Apple's diversification faced numerous hurdles such as quality issues and logistical challenges, which led to a temporary return of some production to China. In India, factories struggled with low yield rates and hygiene issues, which impacted product quality and export efficiency. Despite the setbacks, Apple has managed to significantly increase its production in India, highlighting both the challenges and the potential for successful supply chain diversification. A similar story unfolds with efforts to reshore production from China to Mexico. Companies like Foxconn have faced difficulties in scaling up operations, attracting a skilled workforce, and navigating different regulatory environments. These challenges underscore the complexities of shifting production bases and establishing new supply chains. As TSMC's experience shows, the challenges go beyond just securing the capex. Attracting the supplier ecosystem is equally important, and both the main player and the suppliers need to attract a skilled workforce and overcome cultural hurdles. For TSMC, this involves not just transferring technology and processes, but also adapting management styles and expectations to align with local work cultures. The future of semiconductor production will likely see more such efforts as the Western world continues to decouple from China. Companies must navigate the balance of maintaining efficiency while establishing strategic autonomy. This ongoing shift will shape the technological and economic landscape in the years to come. As we conclude today's episode, it's clear that the semiconductor supply chain stands at a critical juncture. The balance between strategic autonomy and economic efficiency hangs in the balance, with the USA and China vying for dominance. How this unfolds will shape the future of technology and global trade. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the complexities of the semiconductor chip wars. I'm Schuh, and this has been Procurement in the Park.